Hello everyone. Now we are going to learn about the cycle. Well, which kind of cycle I am talking about here? Well, this is the cycle I am talking about here. So, what is the use of this? Well, there are two ways to reach to the binary. Ultimate, this is our target. So, how do we reach to the binary? Well, we have studied the decimal to binary and binary to decimal and all that such things. But the question is how octa and hexa are going to reach to the binary form. Well, there are two ways that we are going to learn here, and that will going to make our things quite easy. Well, first way is convert octa into decimal or hexa into decimal, and then we have already learned how to convert decimal into binary, or there is alternate way either by which we can directly convert hexa or octa into binary. Well, at this stage I expect you to think about a question, and let me ask a question to you in the same way. Well, so my question here is making up the pondering point for all of us. Well, I was trying to make the specs. I hope you do not mind my drawing. You can mind, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So, what is the question actually? What is the use of octadecimal system, hexadecimal system, and decimal system itself? Well, this is the question. I know that we have already discussed in brief in the previous one, but the real thing is nothing is just used here without a purpose. Anything and everything in the science and technology of our subject is used because of a purpose, because of a very specific need of the time. Well, decimal number system works with very well 0 to 9. That's very obvious thing that we all learn. In the octa and hexa thing, well, let's keep ponder upon that for a few more moments. I will answer that in the end of this section. You can ponder upon these things for till that time. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start octa to decimal. How do we convert octa number system into decimal number system? As we know, octa number system is having 0, 1, 2 up to 7. So similar like decimal number system which is having 0, 1, 2 up to 9. So this is the only difference that we have. That's why we use a notation. Well, let's write 8, which means octa, and let's say use the number 7102 in the octa number system. And our question is what it will become in decimal number system. Nice question, right? So how do you think it can happen? Well, that was your moment that I gave a pause. Okay, so let's do it now. So what we need to do is very simple thing. We just need to write 0, 1, 2, 3, and in just a moment you will understand why I did that. 7 multiply 8 to the power 3 plus 1 multiply 8 to the power 2 plus 0 multiply 8 to the power 1, and finally 2 multiply 8 to the power 0. Well, I hope you are able to relate that, because in place of 2 we have written 8 here, which is the number. As you can see, it's common. So just like the place value thing that we have discussed, we have done a similar thing here. And now it's time to write the final answer. So what the final answer will be? Well, 7 multiply, if you remember the 8 cube, that will be okay. If don't, just multiply it. It's 512. It's easy. 1 multiply 64, and for here we can just simply write 0, and then finally anything's power 0 is 1, so our answer is 2 here, and now we are able to get our answer. Okay, so I have not done any calculations already, so let's do it together. 512 multiply 7 is equal to 14, 1 carries, and 7 8 3 5 3 5 8 4 plus 66. Okay, I just added 64 and 2, so it becomes 66. 6 4 10 0 1 carry, 8 6 14 and 15 15 5 1 carry 6 3. So this is our answer. So our answer is 3650 in decimal form. So that's it for the this one. So do you feel something is missing here? Well, I do feel like that because it did not use the decimal form. So let's try for the decimal one either. Now let's take a small question, 6.21 in the octa system, and we need to convert that into the binary system. Okay, so let's do it. So 6 multiply 8 to the power 0, as the first number is 0 here, and this will gonna be, can you guess what we are going to write here? Well, 8. Yes, very good. And what its power is? -1. Excellent. As we have done the thing, it's very much similar to the binary form into decimal form. Just the only difference we do have here is in place of 2, the index number 2, we are writing 8. That's it. Nothing is different here. So 6 multiply 1, this is the value of 1, plus 2 divided by 8 plus 1 divided by 8 square. So finally we are going to get 6 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 64. I solved this thing. So this is 1 and this is 4, and now we are ready. Well, I am just keeping it in this way. I know you can solve it practically very well, so you can solve it. That's it. That's it for octa to decimal form. Now let's learn about the hexa to decimal form. So what in the world of the hexa we mean here? 6 B. Well, that's what I left you pondering with, that why the hexa and the octa system for build, especially the hexa one, that we are going to use all the places very frequently all the time when we learn the microprocessor or integrated circuits in the higher studies. We all use that hexadecimal system. We don't write zeros and ones, and not even the decimal format, and not even the octa format. We use the hexa format. So this is something that we must learn. Okay, so let's do it now. So very much same thing, 0, 1 and 2. I am just writing the place values of these, and now we are ready to calculate it. 6 multiply, yeah, you got me. We are not going to write 10 here. We are going to write 16 here. Excellent. You are learning fast. Very good. Plus, now what are we going to write A? No, we are not going to write A. We are going to write 11 in its place, as A is 11 and B is 12. Okay, because we need numbers, that's why we are doing so. Otherwise you can just simply write A, B, C, D, E until the point of F. So we are going to write 11 here, plus B. In place of B we are going to write 12 multiply 16 to the power 0. Well, did you find any flaw? Yes, it's 6. Excellent. Now we are going to solve it. So 6 multiply 256 256 plus 11 times 16, and then finally it's just 12. Well, I think you can answer it very quickly and efficiently. If not, that's okay. Even I cannot answer it without calculation. You can just calculate these all the things, and that's our answer. Well, I left this answer, but you do not have to leave it here. You have to solve it. Okay, let's solve it together. Don't just brag all the things. Okay, let's solve it. 256 multiply 6. 6 6 36, 3 carry, 6 5 to 30, 33, 3 3 carry, 6 to 12, 12 3 15, 1 5 3 6, and now 16 times 11. 16 times 11 is 176, so 176 plus 12. Now we have to add them all, and 12 to 14, 4 1 carry, 7 3 10, 10 1 11, 12 2 1 carry, 5 to 7, and finally 1. So 1724 is our answer. Well, if my calculation is correct, 1724 is our answer. Well, you can calculate it, and I did not use the previous calculations and showing you how I'm calculating it so that you can understand it's not magic. We have to multiply, we have to divide, we have to calculate, we have to add and subtract, and that's how it's gonna give us the answer. So if it is taking you few moments to learn this, that's completely okay, because once you learn everything, computers are able to do the things faster for us. That's why we build machines. But to understand its core fundamental, it's better to learn to the corest. Okay, so for the next one, we are going to explore more things in the next video. So take care and God bless.